Hey neighbor, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John Colson Baker, aka Machine Gun Kelly, MGK, back in the news again, not just because he dropped one of the worst songs of the year in his return to rap with the track Pressure that has 3 different parts, all equally shitty, although the last definitely rivals it for the crown. That's not why I'm making this video. The song is just icing on the cake. I mean, MGK putting out a bad song is like Succession putting out an amazing episode. It's just something that happens. It's the status quo. What we're here to talk about is man-child Kelly melting down on the frontman of the All-American Rejects, Tyson Ritter, on the set of a movie, because Tyson Ritter has forayed into acting over the past decade. He was in a film called Prisoner's Daughter, and on a podcast with Stryker, who you might know from K-Rock out in California, he was talking about how MGK went on an absolute tirade because Megan Fox, who you probably know for being interlinked with MGK romantically, he made a suggestion to Megan that didn't go over well with her fiance. Tyson Ritter and Megan Fox started a movie together called Johnny and Clyde. Please do not watch it. The IMDb ratings speak for themselves. Also, I tried watching like the first little bit of it and I couldn't even get past the 5-minute mark. However awful the movie is, however many tomatoes we can throw at it is not the point. What is the point is that Tyson Ritter decided to make a suggestion to Megan Fox about something with their characters.
You know, I wanted to talk to you about this moment where, you know, when you die, because you've been teasing putting my fingers in your mouth, that when you're dead, I put my fingers in your mouth.
I absolutely love how Tyson says he responded to what came next, and what came next is what Tyson Ritter describes as MGK going ballistic, like the most insecure man-child on the planet, melting down like, oh, you look at my girl, bro? You talking to my girl, bro? I'm gonna beat your ass, bro!
Colson, like, just goes from 0 to, like, awesome, like, rage and awesome, super angry. He was super bummed about me asking if I could put my fingers in Megan Fox's mouth, and I knew she was right there. And he just went ballistic.
No!
It kind of went maniac mode.
MGK always gave me such strong, you want to take this outside, bro? Like those vibes. And those are awful vibes to get from someone because you know it's always coming from this deep-rooted insecurity.
And I was like, it's funny, man. Like, I just kind of held the space for it, and I was like, this is what I've been looking for with my character on Prisoner's Daughter. He goes from 0 to ape shit, and I was really struggling how to throw that switch, and I needed to figure it out.
I love that he was just like stone-faced, like apparently didn't give him anything back, did not match his maniac energy.
No resolution. It was just like, I was just like, I think the whole experience for me was like, what the actual fuck is happening?
That's
he had this
wild.
like baby's arm of a joint dangling out of his mouth. And he was fully unhinged, and I was just like, okay, man, I'm just gonna receive you.
Also, this little detail that he added, he had this baby's arm of a joint dangling out of his mouth, and he was fully unhinged. That just paints the most beautiful picture, because whereas most people would probably be a little bit more chill if they are weed, this guy apparently just becomes the Hulk. Now, Tyson did mention that this ended up being a positive for him because if MGK can teach anybody anything, it's how not to be, or I guess if you're going to do another film like Tyson did in Prisoner's Daughter, it gave him some emotion and rage to channel for that upcoming role. So I guess in a way, it's a backhanded compliment. Like, hey, thank you, MGK. You were so fucking childish and full of yourself, such a horrible person, that it ended up making me better for this role. I really am worried for Megan Fox because it's insanely scary to be with a partner who probably yells and screams and throws tantrums to get their way all the time. And I'm not saying that I know their lives every detail or that Megan Fox is a total saint or anything, but I cannot imagine actually being with a person like that, and if they both have that energy, then oh my god, that's a nightmare for any of their friends to be around. Let's make things interesting and do a coin toss. If it lands on heads, which is Diddy Kong, then I will buy tickets to go see the All-American Rejects, which is Tyson's band, on their Wet Hot All-American Summer Tour, and if it lands on tails, the Super Mario side, I will go see MGK. Alright, here we go. Coin toss in real time. 3, 2, 1... Boom! Thank God, I am safe. We got heads. MGK being a little teeny tiny bitch is nothing new, and the world's smallest violin is playing for any sympathy that I might ever feel for the guy just because of how big of a douche canoe he acts like at all times. And also, since we're here, I guess we should talk about this new song, Pressure, that does have multiple beat switches. He's back in the hip-hop lane, and fans are praising it like it's the resurrection of Tupac. I'm not risking the copyright claim. I'm not gonna play any of this song, but rest assured it will probably be on my worst songs of 2023 list, and I'm not just saying that because I dislike MGK so heavily. I genuinely think this song is abysmal. From its irritating la 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 beat to the brain dead lyrics that just definitely sound exactly like what he would say. I mean, look at some of these things. Open the toilet and took a piss. Open my mouth. I'm talking shit. There's so many lines on here. I grow money on trees like a botanist. And if we get to part 3, where, hey, we're doing this shit in one take, a little freestyle from MGK. Not to say that the man hasn't ever done a decent freestyle, but the recent one with Cordae was fucking trash.
I don't deal with pussies, I'm not a veterinarian, but I might educate and slap a pussy boy like a disciplinarian.
And this latest effort here on the song, I immediately just threw my face into my palm because I wear chains with my shirt off when I get my dick sucked, and she keep it in her throat like she got the hiccups. That's gotta go down is one of the most cringe bars I've ever heard. His rhymes are so ADHD all over the place, like bars not interlocked or connected at all, which is very commonplace for rap. It's definitely a pet peeve for me, but this one just really goes all over the map. 1 second he's talking about his cousin trying to suffocate him in his sleep, and right after that he's talking about swallowing a pill like a piece of rice, and later on, oh god, you can't have my dick if you can't deep throat. Yeah, turn up my voice, make this beat low. I create the wave, but don't own no beach clothes? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Again, I have moments of empathy because he's talking about like doing this for one of his friends, Money T, that passed away a couple of years ago, and he'll talk about that, and then all of a sudden he'll be talking about fucking Pop-Tarts and all this other shit that doesn't have anything to do. I got the icing like a Pop-Tart and stay spitting fire like a Charizard? Bitch, you're a Charmander if I've ever seen one, and not an evolved one at all. La 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 la, we throwing L's like. I mean, you're throwing L's, Kells, because all you ever do is lose, lose, lose no matter what. Just like DJ Khaled's son that's 6 years old turning up.
All we do is lead, they follow us. Education on our mind, we can never get enough.
Alright guys, I'm gonna stop myself there, but what do you think about MGK's recent behavior, the outburst on Tyson Ritter from the All-American Rejects, or even his new song, Pressure? Let me know in the comment section down below. These are just my thoughts. Let me know yours. Hit that like button. Check out more of my MGK content on screen above me, and I will see you soon for more on Beyond ARTV.